Welcome everybody to another episode of Latif's Inspired. Today I'm going to be showing you a very simple dish, the chicken sagwala cooked with spinach. It's a very simple dish for you guys to follow, and it's cooked with fresh spinach, which has an amazing flavour and is beautiful in taste. Now, I've asked my auntie to cook a recipe as we're having it at home. I wanted her to cook it at home style, and I thought I'd vlog it for you guys to see the very simple methods that you can get and create at home. So a very simple recipe, guys. Chicken sagwala cooked at home for you guys to follow. Bismillah. So we're turning the gas on. So the pan's on and she's going to start. Now we're going to add the oil. Bismillah. That was 4 tablespoons. Now we're going to add some punch prawn. There you go. Look at that, beautiful spices. And she's going to add that on. So it's 1 good teaspoon. Now, like I said, this creates a lovely fragrance and beautiful flavour. Now we're adding the ginger and garlic. So 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1 tablespoon of garlic. So this is just smashed in a pestle and mortar. Oil is nice and hot. We're just lowering the gas. There we go. The temperature became too high. We don't want it to burn, but we want it to soften up and cook nicely. I'm going to show you some of the garam masala that we're going to be using. This is the Tez Pata, so 3 bay leaf, quite a few of these broken up cinnamon. There you go. It's quite a bit there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 or 8, about 1 inch cinnamon sticks. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green cardimon, which has just been slightly smashed and just whacked it in. And now we're going to add the onions. There you go. It's just two large onions, medium to large size. You need quite a bit of onion because it's like a boona dish, so it has a nice thick sauce. So there's not going to be no water added to create a saucy dish, because the chicken releases its liquid, its natural liquid, so there should be enough for a boona. Nice thick sauce we want. So now all we want is the onions to soften up and caramelise beautifully. The fragrance is amazing, the garam masala, the punch phoron, the caramelisation of the garlic and ginger and the onions is beautiful. Right, it's been cooking away for about 5 minutes, and my auntie's just wanted the onions to soften up. So now we're going to add the salt. There's some. 1.5 teaspoon. That should be plenty. It's 1 kg of chicken, so that should be plentiful of salt. But if you like it less salty, 1 teaspoon is perfectly fine. Salt to taste, guys. The fragrance is absolutely amazing. Caramelizing beautifully, and the salt is like a catalyst. It's going to soften the onions up very fast. So put the lid on, wait a few more minutes, and then we're going to add the spices. It's been about 2 minutes just since we added the salt. There you go. It's released lots of liquid, and because we put the lid on, it generated some steam. And we waited for the onions to caramelize, then we added the salt. There you go. So what she's saying is, when you caramelize the onions, it keeps its shape and it builds a nice fried onion flavour. And then when you add the salt, as soon as you add the salt, it releases water from the onions and becomes mushy, which is good for the curry, but you need to build that caramelization of the flavour. Then you add the spices, which she's going to add now. Teaspoon. Now we're going to add the spices. So 1 good teaspoon of turmeric. chili powder, 2 teaspoons of chili powder. This is curry powder, so 1, 2, plus 2 teaspoons of curry powder, coriander powder, 2 good teaspoons of coriander powder, and half a teaspoon of cumin, and half a teaspoon of garam masala. There you go, this is going to be lovely, flavoursome and wonderful masala. Yeah, so basically what my auntie's saying, when you cook the masala, cook it out nice 5 to 10 minutes. The more you cook it, the better the flavour becomes. There you go. Look at that, all the spices in the onions. There you go. So when you put the masala in, make sure the gas low on it. So it's on low gas so it doesn't burn. You don't want the spices to burn. So the spices have been cooking away for the last few minutes. Now we're going to add the chicken. This is 1 kg of chicken. This is 1 whole chicken, but you can add breasts if you wish. About 1 kg would do this spice. If you're having more than 1 kg, you'll have to alternate some of the spices and the salt content, obviously. So the chicken's gone in. It's still on a low gas. So give it a nice mix. There you go, all the chicken has been coated. There you go, and then leave the lid, baby. Now we're going to put the lid on and let it cook until the chicken releases its flavour. It releases its natural liquid. There you go. Still on a low gas. Medium. So we put the lid on, put it on a medium gas, and now we're going to wait for the liquid to release from the chicken. We're just going to check up on the chicken. It's released quite a fair bit of liquid. There you go. So we're going to cook this for a further 5 more minutes. Put the lid back on. It's been about 12 to 15 minutes since the chicken's gone in, and I believe the water... So the oil has separated, so you know it's released a fair bit of water. Chicken is this. The chicken is cooked now. You can eat this curry as it is, just like this. Lovely Bruna spices. There you go. So this is 520 grams of fresh baby spinach, bought from good old Sainsbury's. It seems like a fair bit, but when it wilts down, there's a fair bit of spinach, as you can see. I like a lot of spinach. So the trick is, I've stuffed it all in, and now I'll put the lid on, put the gas on a, it's on a low heat. Now give it 5 minutes and the spinach should wilt away, easier for me to mix. I bought 2 packets of spinach. 1 packet was about 260 grams, that was 2 less, so I thought I'll add another one. So there's, as you can see, it's a fair bit. I've added it in, but it's going to wilt away. I love lots of spinach in my curry. I don't like to be stingy, so you should have a phenomenal flavour. Now I'm going to cook this and time myself 5 minutes, and I'm going to come and mix it. It's been 5 minutes. We've been very patient, lots of patience needed. I had the lid on, it's generated some steam, and now it's going to be easier for us to mix. Bismillah. There you go. Now carefully mix this, guys. There you go. So if you're worried it's going to catch on the bottom, don't be, because the spinach releases some water and it just builds a lovely, amazing sauce. As you've seen that we've not added any water to the chicken. It's the natural liquid from the chicken and the natural liquid from the spinach. So it seemed like a lot of spinach. Look at it now. Like Sanani is finishing bora. Let me guess it. So it seemed like so much spinach, but look at this. It's just gone. One packet is not enough. So now guess kita. Now put the gas on a high heat and 5-6 minutes and the chicken will be ready to eat. There you go. Chicken sagwala with baby leaf spinach. Lovely fresh wilted spinach. Amazing flavours. Lovely jubbly. There you go, there's plenty of liquid. Shirabaro isinigo. She was worried if it's not going to be enough sauce, but I said there's going to be plenty of sauce. If you're cooking this, please don't add any water. Cook it like this. There's plenty of sauce. Shirato enough, Nani? There's plenty of sauce, and the beauty of this sauce is it's all natural from the chicken and from the spinach. So if you can get organic spinach and chicken, oh my dear Lord, it will be amazing, beautiful, and very healthy for you. This itself is fantastic. There you go. And now we're going to add some nice spice. So this is the green chilies. I'll show you. There's a fair bit of chilies in there. So if you don't like it too spicy, don't add it, but definitely add 1 or 2 just for flavour. It's amazing. And we're going to add 1 tomato. There you go. Now leave it as it is. It looks very pretty and nice colour. The green and the red, it looks amazing. So for presentation, it's going to be excellent. Go, keep it nice. And this curry is almost ready. And all we're waiting for sort of some of the oil to come to the top. Then we'll add some coriander and curry's done. Chicken sagwala. Lovely spinach, chicken, tomatoes, green chilies, coriander. So chicken sagwala, beautiful piece of chicken, tomatoes, spinach, coriander, bay leaf, absolutely gorgeous. And if you enjoyed my Auntie's recipe of this chicken sagwala, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more fantastic videos. Thank you very much.